Thank you very much. Right, yeah. Okay, thank you.
To go. Yes, we just exchange and then we'll just sign. Yeah.
To welcome you all to the signing ceremony of 3 important agreements with a total value of 25.4 million or 1.3 billion birr with the government of Japan. The objective of the first project is to improve access to safe drinking water through the installation of piped water supply, targeting 6 towns in East Showa and RC zones, Oromia region, thereby contributing towards improving livelihood of targeted communities through the reduction of waterborne disease and time for fetching water, improving the health and living conditions of these communities and further reduce gender and other societal inequality in the area. In addition, we appreciate the Japanese government for its consideration to bridge the budget gap that occurred in the process of implementing Bahar Dar water supply project. The second project agreement aims to support the agriculture sector by providing fertilizers to areas in need. As you're quietly aware, fertilizer prices have risen by more than 100% in the last 3 years. Soaring prices have caused by multiple factors, which among others include COVID-19 pandemic, which disrupted the supply chain, and the Russia-Ukraine war, which further exacerbated the supply chain and price rise. The second homegrown economic reform program. The reform program continues to focus on ensuring macroeconomic stability to lead to rapid economic growth, rebalance the public and private sector role in the economy, unlock new and existing potentials in the country. The impact of COVID-19 pandemic, coupled with internal conflict and geopolitical tensions and economic turmoil, makes this timely and much needed support critical. Public asset, which left communities to look for immediate support. After the peace agreement for lasting peace, major steps towards recovery and rehabilitation of damaged. The government of Ethiopia appreciates the Japanese government for its holistic support and cooperation. I would like to reaffirm the government's commitment to collaborate with the Japanese government for mutual benefit and prosperity. I thank you.
Ethiopia, Indman Warachu, I would like to start by expressing my heartfelt gratitude for the hard work undertaken by the Ministry of Finance in cooperating with us to finalize Japan's 3 grant projects and to organize today's signing ceremony. I am very pleased to announce that 3 different Japanese grant aid project contracts are being signed today. First of all, a grant aid contract worth approximately $19.2 million, which is over 1 billion Ethiopian birr, was signed to improve water supply facilities in small towns in the Oromia region. Many of these towns lack sufficient water supply service coverage, leading to restricted access to clean and stable water supplies, which increases the likelihood of outbreaks of infectious diseases and other sanitation problems. The improvement of water supply facilities is expected to benefit around 47,000 residents in the Oromia region in East Shore and RC zones. The second grant aid contract, signed today and worth approximately $4.7 million or over 200 million Ethiopian birr, is for the provision of fertilizer. The situation in Ukraine has caused fertilizer prices to skyrocket worldwide, and farmers in developing countries are finding it increasingly difficult to purchase fertilizer. Thus, this assistance for the provision of fertilizer for farmers in Ethiopia is one of Japan's responses to help the global south in times of global food crisis. At the 8th Tokyo International Conference on African Development, or TICAD 8, held last August in Tunis, Japan confirmed its commitment to support achieving food security in African countries. This grant aid project is one of the initiatives that puts Japan's commitment into action by supporting efficient crop production and securing a stable food supply in cooperation with Ministry of Agriculture. Together with Japan's latest contribution of $3.5 million worth of emergency food assistance to Ethiopia through WFP, which was announced on March 3rd in Japan, I sincerely hope that this latest cooperation from Japan will save as many people across Ethiopia as possible from starvation. Approximately $1.4 million, or about 75.3 million Ethiopian birr, which will be used as additional funds to be allocated to the currently ongoing development of water supply facilities in Bahar Dar city. The project has been implemented for over 5 years by Japanese companies employing Ethiopian workers in close coordination with Amhara regional government and Bahar Dar municipal government. The additional funds of $1.4 million will allow the project to cover the funding gap caused by increasing prices of construction equipment that has not been foreseen before, and will enable the project to be completed soon. I myself visited the sites a couple of times before, and I firmly believe that the project will bring improved access to water in many areas in the Bahar Dar city, as well as helping over 170,000 people whose livelihoods are threatened due to several aid projects will benefit social and economic development in Ethiopia, bring health and well-being to people across the country, and strengthen the ties between the governments and peoples of Japan and Ethiopia. Amasagunala. Thank you very much.